hail, hail, hail. Okay, we're going to do another practice session. This is going to be the day I think I'm going to get this exercise recorded and out the way, which is going to be an incredible relief. It's been 2 months, I think, since I last published. April, beginning of April. Right, let me just fire up my browser because I need to check the audio anyway. Make sure that I'm not clipping, because that happened earlier in the week. It's our Sunday. What day is it today? Monday. I think it was Saturday. I put out a stream and it was clipping, so it doesn't look like it's clipping in Streamlabs, but you know, you just got to check these things. So I'm firing up a browser. I'm going to put my headphones on, listen back, and see what like this sounds, and make sure. I think it was Saturday. I put out a stream and it was clipping, so seems okay. It doesn't look like it's clipping in Streamlabs. I think you're probably hearing that as well. You just got to check these things. Ah, yeah, by the looks of things. So let me test this out. What browser that doing? I'm going to put my headphones on. Does that mean you're not getting computer audio anymore? And see what like this sounds, and make sure. I think it was Saturday. That would be good. I put out a stream and it was clipping, so seems okay. It doesn't look like it's clipping in Streamlabs. I think you're probably hearing that as well. Just got to check these things. Ah, yeah, by the looks of things. So glasses. Test this out. What browser that doing? Glasses. Put my headphones on. Does that mean you're not getting computer audio anymore? And see what like this sounds, and make sure. I think it was Saturday. That would be good. I put out a stream and it was clipping, so seems okay. It doesn't look like it's clipping in Streamlabs. I think you're probably hearing that as well. Just got to check these things. Ah, yeah. So, glasses. Test this out. What browser that doing? Glasses. Yeah, still getting computer audio. Anymore. Oh, we're not clipping. So I can turn that off. Looks like the Ninja's clipping though, if I'm going to record this. Let's go over there. Bring that down a wee smidgen. Is that? Yeah, it's taking it out of clip zone. I might even put it down a wee bit more. Still clip. Because I can always turn the recording up in post, you see, but you can't fix the stream. Right, let's have a go. I'm going to play it back in MuseScore just so that I can get the tempo that I want to record it at, which I have set for 100, crotchet equals 100, so let's see what like that is. Right, so yeah, it's a bit sticky, but that's me coming in cold without having warmed up, so... Ah, Vicky's online. Hello, Vicky. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining in. My brain would explode if I did this one right now. Yeah, it's a thing you work up to. Takes time. And it's been quite a journey actually for me. It's a bit of a learning curve, particularly coming into lesson 12 in my book. The book, by the way, is Frederick Node, Solo Guitar Playing, Volume 1, which I'll go and grab off the shelf and show you since you're there. I don't need headphones on either, really. Oh, I do. Yes, I do. Where's the book now? Where's the book now? Here it is. This book here. Focus? Is that in focus? Get my head out the road. That might. That's the book anyway. I don't know why the camera's not focusing. It's a new camera as well, so I'm figuring that out on top of everything else. Again. But I've got the tempo, so I'm going to practice a bit with the headphones off, because I don't need to play back while I'm having a wee practice. Fingering. Got it. I surprised myself. It fell off the next bit because I don't normally get through that bit. Oh, go on my camera. Yeah, I can certainly do that. And maybe put a light on as well. Okay, let's flick this. Where's my light remote? There, under the envelope. Bit of that, and then there's a light over here which the button to isn't working, so I've got to do it in software. And where is it? There. Okay. See how that looks. Seeing to move the camera back a bit. It's not a zoom lens, you see, it's a fixed lens, so I can't zoom it, I have to move it like that. Well, that's a bit better. Again. I'm going to try classical style, see if it makes it a bit easier. That's that. thumb because I'm a bad boy. Although I do wonder, you know that old saying about the meatloaf tin, where the person making the meatloaf cuts the ends off, and her husband says, "Why do you always cut the ends off your meatloaf?" And she says, "Well, that's just how my mother always did it." So then he asks his mother-in-law, "Why do you always cut the ends off your meatloaf?" And she said, "That's because that's how my mother always did it." And then he goes and asks his mother-in-law's mother, "Why do you always cut the ends off your meatloaf?" And she said, "Because the tin was too wee and it wouldn't fit in." So, by which I mean, the classical players just not put their thumb over because the neck is too wide and they can't. Whereas I'm playing a steel string and I can. Therefore I should. I don't know. So I suppose it depends on what my purpose is for learning this stuff. Primary purpose is to learn to sight read, which ironically I'm not doing because I've tabbed it out. And so now I'm reading the tablature and not the notation, which is silly. In fact, I've even tabbed it out in such a way that, no, I haven't with this one. Normally when I tab them out, I've got 3 different tabs along the top, which I can click to have just notation, just tablature, and both. And that's what normally goes out to my Patreon when I publish these. I was going too fast anyway. No bad. Right, I'm going to hit record on the Ninja, just in case I get a clean take, and I can top and tail it with the introduction and stuff then. Ah, yeah, yeah. Right, that might be a wee bit fast, so I'm going to put these on and listen to it. So I think you'll hear this in the stream, but the recording won't pick it up on the Ninja. On the Ninja, on the Ninja. So we're at 100. Oh! Did not expect that. Spacebar turning my light on and off. Penultimate bar, messed it up, but what I want to do is have it on repeat so that I can just keep going until I get a clean take, or maybe even edit. repeat button. So what I want to do is hit it now and go from here. Go from here. Play from here. Why will you not? Go from here. Row your boat now. Go from there. So MuseScore version 3 allowed you to do a counting. This isn't it. This is version 4. It won't let me start from there. Oh well, let's just do it. Is it repeat on? Toggle loop playback. Yeah. Loop playback off. Select all. tablature for this, you can get it over at camscampbell.com/Patreon. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Okay, that was my outro. I think I've got a take that I can use. And it's nice, I really enjoy playing that piece. So I'm just going to do my intro. Pick the guitar up for that. I've just put the wheel on my headphone cable. Hey folks, this is Cams. Welcome to my channel. We're going to today go through another lesson from Frederick M. Node's Solo Guitar Playing Volume 1, 4th edition. This is from lesson 12 and it's the Allegretto, which we're playing at crotchet equals 100 beats per minute. Hope you like it. Right, so I think we've got a recording and a clean take, and if not, I've got enough to edit it, and also I can play it well enough to do it again, which is precisely where you want to be, because I suppose the purpose of this whole exercise is to get better at guitar and to improve, and that's what's happening. Because when I first loaded this one up 2 months ago now, I was playing it back and I was like, that looks a bit hard. It's like anything in life, you know, if you practice and persevere, you get through it and it gets easier. So what's next? So this was from Allegretto. We're going on to studying legatos for the next piece. So we've done the etude, we've done the Allegretto, and then we're going into studying legatos, which, yeah, looks like a couple of interesting pieces coming up. Then memorization, that's an interesting bit. Daily practices, so these are going to be really quick to bash out. So I think for my lesson plan, I could even do these as shorts maybe, because they're so short, but then you got to do it in portrait mode, which is a bit inconvenient for guitar lessons. And then we get on to lesson 13, the second position. That's going to be good. And I think what I'm going to do moving forward is stop reading tablature so much and actually get back to what I intended to do, which is to read the notation, because, you know, I want to learn to sight read. Then we're up into third position. Time signatures. Some interesting pieces coming up. A Bach piece. Ooh. Musicianship in the 5th position. Although, I mean, they call them positions. Are they really positions? I suppose technique-wise they are. It's just a way of describing where you are on the fingerboard, but I mean, the fingerboard is infinite, really. That's how I'm thinking about it these days, and how I'm teaching it as well. The fingerboard is infinite, and the patterns repeat endlessly. But of course, guitars have to be small enough to hold, so they have to stop somewhere. Vibrato, portamento, the slide, conclusion. Then we're on to scales, chromatic, major. Imagine doing a major scale only at lesson 19. Scale fingerings, melody and arpeggio, ornamentation, 7th position. God, there's a lot to go. I thought I was doing alright. I'm not even halfway through the book. What page am I on? Because I do keep it in Goodreads, so I can actually enter the page number and it will tell me what percentage of the book I'm through. Can I flip pages now that I've just completed that? 12 is dotted notes, so that's the one we're on. Etude, Allegretto. Yeah, I can flip pages to 86. That's exciting. So we've got a lot to do. I think I would like to start speeding this up and get through the book this year, which gives me 6 more months to do more than half the book. But I want to pick up the pace because I'm quite disappointed with how poorly I've been progressing through this. Not sure what the reason for that is. I suppose it doesn't matter, because we shall not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. All we can do is just move forward from today. So Saturday I practiced, Sunday I practiced, Monday I practiced and played and recorded. So that's good. Keep it going, Cams, keep it going. So if you're watching this and you're keen on learning to play this kind of style along with me, you can get all the previous lessons on my YouTube. They're all published with a playlist. So Frederick M. Node, solo guitar playing. There's a playlist, I think, for the whole book, and there is also playlists. There are also playlists for each lesson, starting from maybe lesson 10. I can't remember when I started doing it by lesson, but there's definitely a lesson 12 one, which today's recording will be added to. So I'm going to do some editing, publish, and then feel good about myself for at least having achieved one goal this week. And on a Monday as well. Right, speak to you later. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can get this over at patreon.com/camscam.